To expect during a home inspection. As a seller, you might be wondering what to expect during the home inspection. It can be a little stressful and nerve-wracking to think about somebody poking around your house trying to find things wrong with it. Also, knowing that these types of things can be used to negotiate against you can be stressful just all around. However, if you take my advice about doing a pre-listing home inspection from one of my videos I did earlier, you'll have very little to worry about. Now, if you didn't take my advice and do a pre-listing home inspection, don't worry. I'm going to walk you through exactly what to expect. All right, so first of all, some inspectors will get there a little bit earlier than the appointment and they'll start on the outside. That way they're not interrupting anybody and they can kind of get some things done before everybody starts showing up. Typically they might go around the outside, check the windows, check the foundation, etc., and the grading, and they might even get up on the roof and check the roof before everybody arrives. Some inspectors even use drones to inspect the roof. That way they don't have to climb up there and check the property without having to walk the entire property. Then once the buyers and the agent shows up, they'll work their way inside. And sometimes the buyers are there with their inspectors and sometimes they're not. I always recommend buyers be present with the home inspector, but sometimes they can't be. Maybe they're out of state or they can't leave work or something comes up and they can't get the time off. But a good home inspector will do a very thorough job. But for the sellers, I recommend you not be there. You're better off just go get something to eat, go shopping, go watch a movie or whatever you can in the meantime, and let them just have a chance to inspect your home without you watching over their shoulder. So once inside, the inspector is going to check the electrical, the plumbing, and the heating and cooling system. They will also check all the windows to make sure that there's no leaks and that they all open and close properly. Also all the doors and all the door handles. They will test the appliances. If the appliances are part of the sale, they're going to turn on the dishwasher to make sure it's running. They're going to test the stove to make sure that the stovetop heats up. And they're going to note every minor issue that they come across. In the attic, they're going to get up there and they're going to look for any leaks in the roof. They will check for any signs of discoloration or possible mold. And they will also check what type of insulation there is and whether it's up to code requirements and what type of insulation it is. In the basement, if you have one, the inspector is looking for any kinds of signs of water or foundation issues. And an unfinished basement is actually ideal for inspection because now you can see everything. You can see the exposed foundation walls, you can see the exposed plumbing and electrical, etc. Home inspections can take anywhere between 2 to 4 hours depending on the size of the home and how thorough the inspector is. Typically the inspector is documenting everything with digital photographs, and a lot of the more modern inspectors will have tablets where they're making notes as they go. So they're taking pictures and making notes of every single detail they find. This isn't necessarily to pick your house apart, but just keep in mind this home inspector has been hired to find all the issues, no matter how big or small, so that the buyer can decide whether they want to move forward with this deal or not. Afterwards, the inspector will take some time and compile the report and send it to the buyers for them to review. The buyer is then going to make a decision to A, move forward as is, B, ask you, the seller, to make some repairs or provide credits, C, kill the deal completely. When buyers are asking for repairs or credits, they are actually reopening negotiations. And this is the point probably where having a professional represent you is the most beneficial, because an experienced professional will know how to handle certain types of requests. Now hopefully knowing what to expect during that home inspection will ease a lot of your anxiety in the whole process. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you for watching and have a great day.